Chat, can I say something? Yo, I'm just a hot take Andy this weekend. I don't vibe. I shouldn't say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't vibe with people whose like content niche is I can't say this. There's a people sometimes on TikTok and other places whose whole niche is basically like pooping on other creators, or like just like their whole entertainment, their whole content is just based on like making problems with other creators. That ain't for me, man. That ain't for me. Or it's just like hating on other creators. Not my vibe, brother. Like I see specifically there's some TikTok accounts that just like keep making edits of like, this is why I hate so-and-so creator, this is why I hate so-and-so creator, this is why these kind of creators suck. It's like, brother, like what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Or there's a single droplet of drama. Let me make 30 videos. Yeah, I don't vibe with content that is at the detriment of other creators. That just, I feel like that, especially being a content creator and knowing what it's like to be a content creator, and you know that people are like trying their best and whatnot, I feel like it's just kind of nasty. It's just kind of nasty. Is hating on men okay? I think, unpopular opinion, I think hating on anyone is cringe AF. I think hating on anyone is cringe AF, whether it be men, whether it be women, whether it be your parents. Hating on people says more about you than them. Hating on people says more about you than them. What if we hate for a valid reason? I think even then, chat, unpopular opinion, if you want Jonathan's Sunday morning life advice, I think it is very human. I think, someone asked in chat, is it okay to hate someone or something? Or what was it? Or what if you have a good reason to hate someone? I think it's fine. I think it's a very human emotion. So don't like feel bad for it. But I think the most mature and healthy thing for you, I think hate is a poison. But instead of like, it feels good, but it's short-sighted because you're basically drinking poison for yourself. And what hating someone is doing is giving that person more control over your life. And so I think the true maturest, healthiest thing to do, if someone wrongs you, like, you don't have to like overabundantly love them or anything, or like welcome them into your life or whatever. But like, I think like the healthiest form, like the thing to get, I think if you like pity them, you know what I mean? Like, let's say someone bullies you in high school. And it's like, wow, that is a decrepit human. It's sad that they're that kind of person where they would think that's okay. Instead of like harboring hate in your heart, because it never does you any good. It's so funny. It's like, we all know this. Hate is like drinking poison and hoping the other person will die is true. So I think like, even if someone like, especially like, let's say you have a family member who wrongs you, and family members can do insane things, right? I think to an extent, forgiving them in your brain and like pitying them, or just some other emotion, instead of like harboring that hatred and just moving on, is the best thing you can do. It's extremely difficult to do. I'm not saying it's easy. It is hard AF to do, but it is, I think it's the greatest thing for people's development. They can just be a meh. Staying hateful towards someone has no real benefits. IMO just sits there and brews. True. The only person you're robbing with hate is yourself. Okay, but what if the first guy you ever told that you love them? Ooh. Okay, let me read this. Oh, wait, let me read this. I didn't know we're getting into life advice, chat. Okay, a unique experience, a unique thing I have for people, chat. When someone like cheats on you or wrongs you, like let's say a best friend goes behind your back and like lies about you, or like is spreading a bunch of BS about you or something. Like, on the one hand, that sucks so bad. On the other hand, another way to look at it is you dodged a bullet. You had a weed in your garden of friendship or of relationships, and you now know there's a weed there, and you just yoink it out. So my thing would just to be to rise above the occasion and be like, you don't have to be cordial, but just be like, these idiots, bro. Like, these decrepit humans that would do such a thing, like, I pity that. And then you don't have to care. I also try to give benefit of the doubt, not assuming things right away without facts has helped immensely. Having empathy for people and giving people benefit of the doubt will not only make you live such a more grateful and patient life and increase your interactions with everybody, but it will also keep you out of unnecessary turmoil, like by 10 times the amount. What are we talking about? We're talking about life advice, apparently. Real, if someone doesn't want you, respect the dead and move on. Don't hold on to people just because you have a story together. Easier said than done, though. True. What's the definition of hate in this situation? It could be different for everyone, right? John's a professional therapist for real. To be honest, I don't really agree with that because I used to be nice to everyone, try the best in people, but would cry every night in the bathroom thinking I was the problem. The solution to that isn't hate, though. That's a more like, you need to recognize your own value, which everyone has, and understand like that you bring value to people's lives. Like you have friends for a reason. Or maybe you're in a more lonely season, don't have a lot of friends. You exist for a reason, and there is always someone out there who loves and cares about you. Took me a long time to learn that lesson about hate, but it's worth it to put effort into it. Can only encourage everyone to do it. Hate is never okay or justified. Anger, frustration, and grief is valid, but hate is not. I think it can be justified because it's a human emotion, right? If someone does something crazy to you, it's very justifiable to like hate that person in the moment. That doesn't mean that's the healthiest place to stay. I'll just say, while you can have negative emotions towards someone, isn't healthy in the long run. That's all. Yeah, true. It comes with age. Teen years are hard to navigate if you're young. The reason I exist. Okay. All right, Pro Keeper. I'm not reading that full sentence. But you exist, and now you have an Amazon account linked to your user, and you can sub to me. The only person it's okay to hate is Senora for kicking our homie Venti in the nads. Not cool. Not cool. Guys, let's not get too deep, please. It's okay. We're kind of here, Arsa. But no, if you're trying to just remember when you're talking about your own stuff in chat, don't get too graphic about it because you never know what someone else is going through, and them reading that is not always good. I've learned more in the past 10 minutes than I have the entire semester in my philosophy class. It do be like that sometimes.